Hi, it's Grammy from Grammy and Grandpa Read, and today I have a SkippyJon Jones book for you. And if you didn't watch our last one, you need to go back and watch it because it is so funny. This is a cute series, and I hope that you enjoy it. This one's called In Mummy Trouble. SkippyJon Jones in Mummy Trouble, and it's done by Judy Schachner. SkippyJon Jones did his very best thinking outside the box of his box. And this twisted his mama's whiskers tighter than a Texas tornado. "Hey, you, Mr. McPoo," said Mama Junebug Jones. "Just what do you think you're doing?" McPoo didn't say boo. He was too busy reading. And it says, National Leographic Cat Mummies. "Hey, little digger, I am talking to you," said Mama, scooping up her boy. "A pyramid outside the litter box will never, ever do." Then she saw his magazine. "National Leographic," mused Mom, "and the curse of the cat mummy? Why, this will give you nightmares, boy. It will upset, and an upset tummy too, plus a puffy tail on the grandest scale. This story is taboo." But SkippyJon Jones was in no mood to listen to his mama, so he ski-daddled into his room for a really good bounce on his big boy bed. He bounced once, and he bounced twice, and the third time he bounced, he said, "Oh, I am SkippyJon Jones, and I do love my mummy, but if I don't bounce, I get knots in my tummy." Then the kitty boy flipped over to the mirror for a look-see. "Holy smoky-toe!" exclaimed SkippyJon Jones. "I know you," he said to the doggy in the mirror. "Your ears are too big for your head, and your head is too small for your body. You're not a Siamese cat." Then, using his very best Spanish accent, and I don't have one, "You are still the big chihuahua dude, the whole enchilada. And they might like enchiladas in Egypt," thought Skippy. So the kitty boy donned his mask and cape and began to sing in a mooey soft, "My name is Skippy Friskito, clap, clap, and I'm off to see Egyptito. My chicos insist, and I dare not resist the chance to go meet a mamito, clap, clap." In the meantime, his little sisters, Jezebel, Jillyboo, and Jujubee, rolled into his room with a plan of their own. But Kitty Boy was already deep inside his closet on his way to ancient Egypt. And paddling down the river Nile, who would sail right past but a kooky crocodile? Hunkering down on a lumpy, bumpy back, all his amigos, the chimichanga pack. "A donde vas?" called out Skipitito. "We are going to the mundo," answered the chihuahuas. "Not to the underwear," exclaimed Skipitito. No, said the puchitos. "You see, little beast, to the underworld, the momitos, rest in peace." "Peas!" exclaimed Skipitito. "You want to sleep in peas?" "We do," said the doggies. "We hear they are to die for." "You mean they are better than frijoles?" asked Skipitito. "Sí, mucho, major señor," said Piquito Tito. "Vámonos," said Skipitito. "What are we waiting for?" But then Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, spoke up. "Hold your ponies, Pepito. To get to the undermundo, we first have to answer the riddle of the finks." "But I'm not good at riddles," said Skipitito. "No problema," said Pepito Tito. You have a muy big brain. Then they set off for the Rio Nile to find the finks. The muchachos began to sing, Skippy, Skippoo, Skippitito. We only have one chancerito to pass the finks. So don't be a jinx. Just answer the riddle dum dito. The muchachos arrived at 4 o'clock sharp, but the finks had been waiting forever. Don't let the gato get your tongue, dude, said Don Diego. What cat? Where? Said Skippitito. That cat there, said Peritos, pointing to the finks. But before he could say anything, the great fink spoke. Whose ears are too big for his head? Who loves to bounce on his bed? Who creeps on all fours through his own closet door, straight to the land of the dead? Skippitito knew the answer to the riddle, but he was so nervous he coughed up a little fur ball. You call that an answer, dude? Said Don Diego. The answer, bellowed the finks. So with his permission, the Peritos were free to pass on the tomb of the King Rootin' Tootin' Kitty Kabootin. When they finally reached the pyramid, the doggies burst into song and dance. Oh, see, oh, say, Osiris, clap, clap. Our boy had the touch of the virus, clap, clap. He coughed up a ball, so the finks made a call, and now it's inscribed on papyrus, clap, clap. But when Skippitito saw how dark it looked in the pyramid, he began to feel queasy. My tummy hurts, he groaned, and my tail is getting puffy too. But the chicos would not comfort him. They just wanted their peas, por favor. Are you not El Skippitito Frisquito, the great sword fighter? Asked Paquito Tito. See, declared Skippitito, that's me. Then you do your duty, dog, commanded Don Diego. So Skippitito drew in a deep breath and dove into the darkness of the musty old tomb, chanting, peas, por favor, peas, por favor, peas, por favor. Until suddenly, smackito! Skippitito hit a wall and knocked himself out. Oh, he rocked through the vault with a fur-covered comet until he suddenly, Skippitito hit a wall and knocked himself cold out. Soon after, 3 goddesses emerged from the shadows to prepare the kitty boy for his journey to the undermundo. First, we salt and pepper him, said Ba, the first goddess, and sprinkle him with lucky charms, said Da, the second one. Then we wrap him and roll him and bundle him tight, said Bing, the third goddess, and blow him a kiss and say nighty-night. Then the trio rolled the wrapped cat down the ramp into the king's burial chamber. Across the room stood 4,000-year-old sarcophagus of King Rootin' Tootin' Kitty Kabootin. And just as they were about to deliver El Skippitito Mamito, he rolled right into the feet of the oldie moldy mummy. Bada bing, moaned the king as he stretched out his paws. I need to rest in peace. Peas? Screamed El Skippitito Mamito, waking up in a flash. And quicker than you could say mummies, mumps, and measles, he grabbed 2 pawsful of peas and hightailed it home. When Los Chimichingos saw El Skippitito Mamamito come rolling out of the pyramid, they went into a real tailspin. Then all the doggies began to chant, green Chicharros, hot. Green chicharros, cold. The best chicharros are in the world are those that Skippytito holds. But Skippytito Mamito was too scared to slow down, so he chucked the peas at the Chicos and kept right on running, straight into the arms of his mummy. "What is the matter, Fuzzy Bug?" said Mama Judy Bug Jones. SkippyJon Jones looked back over his shoulder to see if the three spirits were still chasing him. "Ba-da bing!" he wailed, dropping the last of the peas. When three giggling goddesses raced into the room after Skippytito with their puppets and a roll of toilet paper. "We're going to wrap you and roll you and bundle you tight," they sang, "and check you for cooties, then kiss you good night." That night, SkippyJon Jones was bouncing on his big boy bed. "No mummies in my closet, no mummies in my bed, no mummies on my bookcase, no mummies in my head." Just before he closed his eyes, the kitty boy checked his room one more time for mummies. The only one he saw was his own. "I love you, Mummy," said SkippyJon Jones. "I love you too, Bunny Boots," said Mama Junebug. "Now go to sleep, por favor." Oh, that's cute. That's another really cute SkippyJon Jones book. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel.